There's a misconception of what the chamber is responsible to do. The chamber, any chamber within the Dutch kingdom is first and foremost responsible for registering business. That's it. And other than that, it's giving the solicited and unsolicited advice to our registrants and also to the government of any country that we are registered in. So you kind of understand that, okay, once you know the base of your responsibility, then you could venture out, and you're doing the base of your responsibility well, then you could venture out to give that added value.
But you know what, Mr. Ortega? I hear many people when they run for office at the Chamber of Commerce making them false accusations. They can give you the world on the platter. Then it shouldn't be like that. It should just be that elect me to the Chamber of Commerce, period. That's it, because what you just said, which is true, but at the same time, because of what members in the past and current have been saying to get elected on the board of the chamber is why the public now expects so much from them.
Yeah. And at the same time, Mr. Gibbs, I do feel that the chamber and the value of having a chamber there as a collective body for all businesses, you should be the mouthpiece of all those businesses as well. And when I say being the mouthpiece of all those businesses, translating that what you are being elected to, that what you fight for, that what you told those persons you requested to vote for you, what you was going to do for them. But be realistic in what you're going to do as well, what you can do. And what you can do is translating. You want to do better business. You want to be given the opportunity to do better business. You want to be able to get a fair chance to do business. And I believe that the chamber has that role to play, and that's the part of the advising, and whether if it's solicited or unsolicited advice, that is your role as a mouthpiece of your registrants to inform, but also fight and advocate for them for better business.
You know, as you were saying that, I thought about Mr. Julian Rolox when he was a commissioner. And he had a young man who was really advocating for local business and making sure that there was a level playing field, and there was some areas in government in the business sector that was just reserved for locals. You know, and because if you look at Simrana today, the competition is fierce.
Yes, correct.
Now, I'm a believer in the free market enterprise. I really feel that government should not be involved, but sometimes the government needs to step in just to help a little bit. And I don't know how you feel about that.
Well, I think we have to understand that everything that we do is based on a law. You know, if you look at it, just stepping a little bit outside the box, Curaçao, for example, has been lobbying for quite some time to clean up their registry. So has St. Martin. Now, it is recently that Curaçao Chamber of Commerce was able to adapt a law together with their government to be able to clean up the registry. All of those members that are long gone, we are not allowed to remove anyone from the registry. Those that have not been active for a long time. So whatever the criteria was that they acquired, they are now able to remove registrants from out of the registry that are not in compliance. Now that is something that together with the government and the chamber, they have made that possible. So yes, there should be a more a separation between the political side of government and doing business, and yet at the same time there's a responsibility from both organizations, whether it's government organization or the chamber organization, to ensure that the people of St. Martin get the best of their money or their input by just leveling the playing field. If you are going to register a business, and the steps that are taken to register a business is so long and so cumbersome and so not understanding for the layman man, for the man out there that just want to sell bread on the corner, for lack of better words, then you're deterring a local person or a person for doing business, to earning a living. Now, that is not in good compliance to what a government's supposed to be for. So you look at ways and means to improve that. You look at ways and means to educate the persons and your registrants or your population. If they want to, this is the track you have to go.